Lunchtime. It's 12 o'clock. Time to go up to the dining room. For years, this part was quite simple. Get in line, take a tray, take a plate, get a hot dog and go sit down. But then, when I was about 12 or so, someone at the top decided it was time for a makeover. Goodbye crummy old Formica trays, hello colourful plastic ones. Most people were quite happy with the change. The new trays in pink and in light grey added a bit of colour to our aging dining room. And I'd be the only one standing in line, looking straight ahead and thinking to myself, please don't let it be a pink one. It's kind of strange as a kid to suddenly find yourself as an entry in the encyclopedia alongside all sorts of charts and strange sounding words. I don't remember exactly when I first heard the term, first or second grade, but I could already read well enough to have all the statistics memorized. 1 in 12. Less for girls. A hereditary gene passed on through the mother. Chances of recovery? Not so great. My classmates thought it was pretty interesting. We were a small group of kids in a kibbutz surrounded by fields that for a few weeks each winter were covered with poppies, a great excuse for leaving the classroom on a field trip. When the teacher would call, "Who can find a white poppy amongst all the red ones?" I'd raise my hand and ask, "What poppies?" Then everyone would gather around me, asking all sorts of questions, and I kind of enjoyed the attention. Until one day someone asked, "So hang on, what exactly do you see?" And before I could answer, someone else said, "Nothing. I guess he sees see-through." This answer left me confused. Of course I didn't see see-through. And even if my red wasn't the same as theirs, who decided that it was any less red? And anyway, trying to explain to someone else what it is you don't see makes about as much sense as feeling your own forehead for a temperature. And maybe it was all in my head, and I just needed to try a little harder. At the clinic they ran some tests and told my mum there was nothing to worry about. He's basically healthy. It's nothing that can't be overcome with a little training. But one day, after being the only one not dressed in a white shirt for the Memorial Day ceremony, I decided I'd had enough. Out of my wardrobe went any item not in some shade of khaki or dull grey, as if in this way, I'd never be caught again. From being someone who can't see right, I turned into someone who can't be seen. To be honest, you could say that I even enjoyed it a little. We all grow up with this dream of being a secret agent, a fly on the wall, and there's nothing like having a private secret to make you feel a little special. Little by little, people forgot about all the strange stuff I used to say. And I too forgot that I was ever missing anything. I was 19 when I went down to Sinai with some friends. One day, just before sunset, I took a stroll on my own along the beach. Some guy was walking towards me from the opposite direction and saw me sitting on the sand. He came over and stopped in front of me. "The sea really does become red at this hour," he said. And I looked and thought to myself, what sea? And I think I saw see-through.